Hello, welcome.
Welcome to the iMEdD International Journalism Forum. So good to see you again here, and thanks to all of you for being here with us today. And for the third consecutive year, we meet in this space at Piraeus, 260, to contemplate about what else, where journalism stands today, but also, the most important, where it is headed. In this dizzying and sometimes harrowing global environment, I have to admit that this year for iMEdD has been marked by an overwhelming spirit of participation. I have to admit that when we opened the call for proposals for the forum, we received more than 300 ideas in just a few weeks. So truly, this forum has been shaped by all of you, because, as I said, the participation of 4 of our partners, new and old, which means by all of you, was so strong. And as I said, and I repeated, this forum has been shaped mostly by all of you. And of course, we are grateful to see it come to life. To all of us, you and us, as a team. Yeah, that was the purpose. Since the beginning and the launch of iMEdD back in 2019, this platform to be a platform for all of us, so that we can have, first and foremost, open discussions without limits, but with the same principles like independence, like transparency, and all the ethical part that we are missing from journalism landscape and not from journalists. At the same time, though, we must wonder, is there anyone out there listening? Or are we talking to ourselves? Is news avoidance here to stay? And how do we even begin to discuss about journalism? While 250 journalists have been killed in a single war zone, Gaza. A number exceeds all journalists killed in the war of Yugoslavia, Vietnam, Afghanistan, and 2 world wars combined. So, how do we start to navigate the age of doubt? I just remind to you, and we will get back to that, 3 years ago we were talking about the trust. Now we have doubt. And we feel, at least on behalf of the team of iMEdD, that there is a time to rethink the questions we ask. Not only for our audiences, but first of all, what should we ask ourselves as well?
So, from my side, it's wonderful to see you all here again in Athens. We welcome you both, familiar faces and new colleagues. It is this doubt specifically that we are faced with and that Anna talked about, that it directly fed by strong doses of populism and polarization. The dominant effect of this dark atmosphere is fear. Resulting is silence. In this environment, journalism is under threat more than ever, and we can see it every day. Let's think. For the bad actors around the world, the phrase, a good journalist is a dead journalist, is as relevant as ever. This is a grim reality. Some others choose to ask the cynical questions that pretend to probe deeper. Is there any need for journalism at all, or does journalism need journalism? Let's be clear. Journalism is under attack. It's very heavy word, but this is the truth. None of us are turning a blind eye. We know that journalism faces a number of problems, many of which are its own fault. But beyond self-flagellation, We must remember the importance of our role and our responsibility to society, to citizens, and to democracy itself. We must navigate with determination, no matter how rough the seas around us may become. And if we have to redefine the rules of journalism, let's not be afraid to do that. We're never afraid that here in this forum. But we must be the ones to write them. So thank you for being here. Let's conference start. Anna, the floor is yours.
Thank you very much, Strati. And